Hi, I'm Matt Norman with Florida Native Boat Sales here in beautiful Longboat Key, Florida, on board a 2022 Intrepid 327 center console. It's a brokerage listing of mine. This boat is stunning and feature rich, so we are going to give you a up close and personal walkthrough to see if this one's for you. So we'll start here at the transom. We are welcomed by twin Yamaha 300 horsepower 4-strokes with only 140 hours on them. They were also just freshly serviced, so they're tip-top, ready to go in this factory pearl white that matches beautifully with this very lustrous blue painted hull color that Intrepid did. That's a custom hull. It's a clean bottom as well, so a lift-kept boat here in Longboat, not a bottom painted boat. And I'm standing on one of two little wings that are very classic Intrepid that are going to give you the ability to hop on the boat and get back here, whether you're servicing or hopping in and out of the boat or even off of a dock. Really nice to be able to get off on either side. So even though we have the extensions on both sides, on the port side here, you have a very convenient custom built fiberglass boarding door that's going to give you an easy egress into the cockpit. And this is even a ramp right here. So instead of having another little step, it just ramps you right down to make it really easy to transition into this very spacious cockpit for a 32-footer. So one of the things that's great about this 32 Intrepid is how easily it can convert from a pretty serious fishing platform to very comfortable cruising. You'll see right here a nice wide open cockpit to work baits and fish, but then very quickly we give way to a plush and comfortable forward-facing aft seat. You can see how high this backrest hits me up. It puts me at a nice recline. This is a spot where you could sit for a very long run and be very, very comfortable, and you could easily sit 4 adults across the back here. And again, show you how easy it is to close up, and it's nice and secure. Also hidden back here, one of 2 live wells. So we have your smaller transom well on a gas strut, and then a conveniently hidden single flush port. So this boat's stored on a lift. A lot of guys will put this on a lift, so you do not have to individually flush each engine. He's got a system on here that you just hook up your hose with a quick disconnect and you flush both engines at the same time. You can set the amount of time that it flushes for. It's a really sweet system there. So focusing in here on the lazarette and bilge access, I have the lid already open so you can see how much access you have, and then also take a look at how clean this is. The owner has maintained this impeccably well, and there is really, really easy access to maintaining things like pumps. On either side of it, you have continued lazarette access to macerator pumps, very nice and convenient. And then directly in front is now your second massive live well. So take a closer look there. You can see I got a 5-gallon bucket in there to show you how big it is. So you can really load a ton of bait and keep it nice center line for good weight distribution. And rounding out our floor storage boxes here in the aft is this very large port side fish box that's got a nice gasket on here, good gas strut, and this would be able to handle all of your mahi, kingfish, grouper, snapper needs if you decide to bring home a full bag. So here we have one of the hallmark features on this 327 is the starboard side inward folding door. Whether you're using it for boarding a large pelagic fish or using it to just hop on and off of floating docks, this is so nice. It folds completely in with one step, so there's not multiple things to unlatch, just one nice secure latch. And then check this out, one of the few manufacturers that integrates your dive ladder directly in place to deploy right there, and that this ladder goes down. So if you are a big diver, this is huge to be able to quickly, safely, and efficiently get in and out of this boat. And look at that right there. In, out, clean, setup, ready to go. Here at the back side of the leaning post, we have a ton of rod holders, and I love how the hardtop underside is custom color matched to the hull side, which is a very nice touch. So you have a suite of rocket launchers above, some spreader lights here. I love that these are rod cup combo holders. How often are they just rod holders here and you don't have a place to put a drink? So you can use those for both purposes. Nice secure grab handle. The powder coating is in excellent shape here. And take a look down beneath. A frigid rigid, best fiberglass cooler in the business on a nice slide out locking position where in a pinch, you can use it as an additional seat for 2 people. And I can't state strong enough how well Intrepid does with maximizing usable space on this boat. Look at this, nice, convenient pull-out drawer. This is a custom fiberglass piece, not just a Starboard or an acrylic piece. The JL audio blends right in here, and pretty voluminous once you get in here. Again, a lot of builders would have probably not even offered this as storage. It just would have been dead space. Here, you can stash tons of extra gear as needed. We've arrived to the helm seat. The upholstery is in excellent shape thanks to a full cover for this entire leaning post along with the console. But showing how it operates here, you have a split plan bolster seat, so either the helmsman or the co-pilot can choose to stand or sit. Armrests across the board for everybody. Nice diamond shaped plush upholstery with cup holders there. And I even love how this footrest folds down very easily and tucks away very nicely when not needed. Before we move off the helm seating, it is also electrically actuated. So on the port side here, I push a button, rocker switch, and it will travel forward about a little over 12 inches to best suit your different driver profiles. Here at the helm, I'm greeted by a nice, clean, simplistic setup that you want for easy navigation. First, we're greeted by this Garmin 8616 multifunction GPS display. It's going to handle all of those navigation needs and depth sounding. Directly above it, a quick catch-all item space for wallet keys phone. Also highlighting here the Fusion audio head unit control, Icom ship-to-shore VHF radio. So we drop down to the next level, the Yamaha CL7 smart engine gauge, your lighted trim tab control, so you know where your tabs are at any given time, and the Yamaha Helmaster integrated autopilot. So in addition to electric steering, this has got autopilot. A few cup holders right here, port and starboard, and we drop down to the next level. Very nice feature, having a bow thruster on board for those tight maneuvering needs at docks. Your power start touch button, your one of 2 spots to operate your windlass anchor up in the bow, and then a full suite of lighted push button switches that are all labeled and backlit. And finally, a quick grab item that's completely covered out of the elements and also seamlessly integrates into the console. So taking a step down here from the helm, very easy access. I've removed a panel here, and it's going to give you access to your 4 onboard batteries to handle all your 12-volt system needs, and also your breakers and your various wiring. I love that these are organized above waterline and really easy to get to when it is time to change them out. So I'm here on the port side, midship. We have even more storage and access. Everything on the floor right here from our onboard charger to monitor, and some additional pumps for the onboard head. Also on port and starboard side, on both sides, we have your raw water and fresh water wash down ports, so you can easily quick connect your hoses to handle that need. And I also even love how they have a fiberglass piece this is the access point for your battery switches. So a nice convenient spot to be able to turn on and off your batteries, and how nice and clean is that to have it be a color matched fiberglass piece. And carrying the same theme throughout, Intrepid has just done such a great job with their hardware, and the care of keeping up the hardware is excellent. And take a look at this right here. So this is a hidden port to access both your fuel fill and your waste output, and it's hidden under a fully gel coat matched hidden compartment. So as I make my way forward, I'm still taking advantage of some excellent shade from this oversized hardtop. Powder coating is in excellent shape, and I can easily find my way to a very comfortable forward jump seat in front of the console. Enough seating for 2 with cooler space underneath. And if I need to access the onboard head, all I have to do is hit a button and it electrically actuates over to the port side, and I have super easy entry and exit from the built-in onboard head with a sink. So I've stepped into the head and I wanted to example the headroom you have. I'm 5'9", and I easily have another 6-7 inches of clearance here to get in and out. They've also done a great job with giving you a dedicated spot for the table that we're going to showcase. So it's nice and secure when underway, when not in use. And again, you have both natural light and lighting at your convenience. It's also important that they have a safety feature integrated. If you were to ever lose power in here, you can pull a pin and manually slide this door over. So before I take advantage of this spacious U-shaped lounge seating at the bow, I want to show you some storage functionality here. First of all, you have hidden storage behind the backrest that is very voluminous, typically used for dock lines, but you can use it for life jackets or anything else. And that locks in. And then the back latch unlocks the fully finished storage on gas struts underneath the seat, and that's mirrored on both port and starboard side. So very easy to operate there. And then lastly, before I hop up here, I am going to electrically articulate a backrest to really, really enjoy this bow seating in style. So here we can really see how many people you can comfortably fit up here. It is very spacious. I've counted out easily 8 comfortably, possibly up to 10 when you include those, the forward jump seat, but you really have a lot of space up here to enjoy. Below us is a very large fish box here in the bow if you need some overflow space, and then more storage with access to your bow thruster. These cushions also remove too. So if you do need to store the boat long term, these can pull out and stash away. And then behind this guy right here, probably didn't even see it, took me a second. Even more storage that you can fit really large items up here in this bow area. Again, great spot for suitcases, travel items, you name it, and really easy in and out. All the way at the front of the bow, we have this really nice cap that's got sand non-skid, which is the same non-skid throughout. And so you totally can stand up here, throw a cast net, sight fish, and a hidden access to your stainless steel anchor windlass with full controls up here to operate and easy port to manage your anchor. Thank you for joining me on this 2022 Intrepid 327 walkthrough. It was a pleasure giving you guys an in-depth look at this boat here in beautiful Longboat Key, Florida. I'm Matt Norman with Florida Native Boat Sales. It's a little blustery day, so we'll put this hull to the test and run her around for a bit.